Good day, ladies and gentlemen. We are here today to present our product as the fourth group in Basic Electronics ECE-1. The product that you can see on the table is a triple output regulated DC power supply. Let us walk you through the parts and functions of the power supply. This product has three main parts: the outside components, inside components, and then the casing. As of now, the only thing that you can see is the casing and the outside components of the product. First off, this casing is used for the housing of the components of the power supply and for the general protections of the circuit from water, impact, and other factors which may affect the working of this power supply.
Moving on, we have here outside components of the power supply. The source AC supply going through the circuit using this flag. Then, we have the switch turning the whole circuit on and off when it is powered. Right next to it is an LED indicator, indicating whether the first half of the circuit is working. Lastly is the output side. Here you can see three outputs: 5 volts, 8 volts, and 12 volts, respectively. Right next to it are LED indicators to show whether the particular voltage output is working properly.
We will move on to show you the inside workings of the product. This involves the DC regulated power supply circuit and the components along with it. You can see on one side sits the transformer. This steps the voltage down from 220 volts to 12 volts. You can also see beside it lies a fuse to protect the whole circuit. Connected to it is then the printed circuit board. The circuit is composed of the input from the transformer going to the rectifier diodes in bridge to rectify AC to pulsating DC. Next to those is a 1000 microfarad 50 volt capacitor to filter the pulsating DC. This is then connected to the indicator circuit of the resistor and the LED that you have seen on the outside. To follow this is three IC regulators which is used to get the desired voltage. This is then connected to a 0.1 microfarad capacitor to eliminate high frequencies. And lastly, it is connected to the output on the sockets as well as the LED indicator for it.
We will now move on the testing of the power supply to show you, ladies and gentlemen, how to test the product and to also show that product is working properly and attains the correct voltages. So, ang gagawin muna natin is saksak sa saksakan ang ating power supply, then buksan natin ang switch, then check natin yung ating analog multitester kung okay na ba, and itapat natin to sa stand. So ang una nating i-check, i-measure natin is yung 5 volts. So itong negative probe is dun sa black, then positive probe dun sa red. So ayun, test natin. Medyo ayan. Oops. Ayun, sakto yung value niya, 5 volts. Then the next is yung ating 8 volts. So ganun din, tatapat lang, tutusok. Ayun, sakto 8 volts. Then the next is the 12 volts. Measure natin. So bago tayo mag-measure ng 12 volts is baguhin uli natin yung ating sa analog tester. Tapat naman natin sa 50. Yan, nakatapat na siya sa 50. And yun, sukatin na natin, measure na natin. Ayun, bali ano siya, mga 12.5 ganun. Yun lang. Our product have 3 outputs. So 5 volts, 8 volts, and 12 volts respectively. These outputs each have its own range of uses. 5 volts DC supply is often used for USB connection. This is the 5 volts. Then 9 volts DC supply can be seen on various appliances such as smoke detectors and alarms. So itong kulay blue po ang ilaw, yung 8 volts namin. Then lastly, the 12 volts DC supply is used widely for a number of various applications. So ito po yung 12 volts namin, tong orange ang ilaw. This concludes our presentation. We hope that you see the worth and the use for our product, and we would like to thank you for your time, and we hope that you had fun going with us. Truly inspect the working of our project. Thank you again, and goodbye.